Hey there, what's up everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful day. I know it's been a while since I posted a video and just really wanted to do a shout out. Even forgot to leave my teeth in to do this, so please forgive me. We're just keeping it straight redneck, you know how it is. William Cox sent me an email, said, hey man, haven't seen anything from you on YouTube lately. I hope you're doing well. And the answer is, yes, William, we are doing well. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. I know it doesn't sound like it, but I do. It's very, very touching when people write in and say, hey, what's going on? Where are you at? You know, are you okay? That sort of thing. And we've just been making a huge push on trying to get this one house done so that they can go ahead and move in on November 1st. Carla's been sick the last couple of days, and so we're down a person. Got the dump trailer gig going again. Had somebody call and say, hey man, we need you to pick up shingles, drop it on location, and you know, leave it there for a few days, let us get this roof done and everything like that. So it's just been me and Micah at the property getting it going. Hey man, this is where it's at right here. Holla back, let me know if that works for you. All right, here we are. We're on the downhill run for sure. Got all the baseboards in. We're painting, we're caulking. Still got to put door on here. We got the tile done. We just got to get cleaned up. We got a vanity. We're going to be putting it in there. So, lots going on. This room is completely done except for putting that panel on. Baseboard's been caulked, painted, boom, there you have it. Oh, I love having lights in the closets. That's such an awesome thing. And there you have it, folks. We'll get kitchen cabinets this week, start on it. Hopefully next week we'll be done with that. And that's a wrap. That will be a wrap. November 1st, they're moving in. It's gonna be nice when we gotta load that trailer up. Put a bunch of stuff in there so that the people can move in. I would like to live here myself, very much so. It's always a learning experience when you do these type of things. You know, you always end up forgetting something. You know, one of the things that we did was, you know, it's my fault, is that I forgot to run power to the air conditioning on the outside. And AC guy comes over to fire it up and says, hey man, there's no power here. Thankfully, we got lucky. We were able to fish a wire in there, get it up and going and everything. But, you know, it's just one of those things. So I'll show you the video on it. We, you know, we really don't have a whole lot, but we need some good solid, you know, 8 to 10 hours a day on it. And you know, today was just all jumbled up because I was in and out of the house, and I don't think I was there more than about an hour and a half, probably stopped by 4 times. Then we also had to go down to the courthouse today and file an eviction. You got some folks that are in a house, and I'm not sure exactly what the deal is. It's hard to really know, but according to one of the partners, the other partner is not willing to go to work. And I find it real hard to believe. It's very possible, especially in this day and time, you know, people don't want to work. And it's just hard to believe that parents would do things to endanger the well-being of their children, in the sense that if I don't go to work, we don't have any money, and then we don't have a place to live because we're not paying the rent. And they've been late one other time, and a couple times, said, hey, we're going to pay you this on this day and everything. None of that ever happened. They did end up paying, but it was always never on time. They would never call and say, hey, look, we ran into a bind or anything like that. And so this is just one of these things that it's a problem tenant, and it's never going to get any better, and it's not going to change, and it's always going to be somebody else's fault on why they're in this situation. They would never come out right and say, hey, look, we're just, it was 3 weeks. They've been out of work for 3 weeks. One of them been out of work for 3 weeks and have not gone to work. In my town, you can go to work at Burger King and get paid that day. There's some kind of gig that you pay like 5 or 7% of whatever your check is, and they will put you to work or not put you to work, but you will get paid that day, okay? So if you were out of work, you could have gone to work somewhere else. I mean, Whataburger starts out at $16 an hour. So you could have gone somewhere, got a job, and been making that money and everything like that. So, I do know this. People will always do what they want to do, and they will either find an excuse or they will find a way. And I've had people that will tell you straight to your face and say, I really want to live here. However, their actions do not say that whatsoever. So then we're in a situation where we're like, okay, and all you can do is the best that you can. So, and, here with the company, we have a policy: no pay, no stay, no play. Got to go. That's faux show. So we went down to the courthouse, got that all taken care of. And I did tell the lady, say, look, do me a favor. I know you got kids. They don't, I didn't say this part, but my thinking is, they don't ever ask to be brought into this world, okay? And so then they get stuck in these situations when parents don't want to act responsible and go to work, you know what I'm saying? And so when they do an eviction in my county, they go in there like a SWAT team. I mean, they're knocking heavy. And if somebody won't come to the door, they want me to have the key, go ahead and let them in. They walk in, they got guns drawn, flashlights, all of that, okay? And it is a very traumatic situation for children to watch a stranger carry their belongings out and put them on the street. And I told the lady, and she's like, oh, man, come on, get real, you ain't got to be like that and everything. I said, ma'am, I have nothing to gain by doing this. My only hope is that you will be gone, not have the kids at the house when the sheriff does show up. It's not a fun experience. So we'll see if they listen or not. They sent me a text the other day, said, hey, the move-in fee and this and that is for, the rest of this month, and we'll be out on the first of the month. And I'm like, check your lease. That's incorrect, and the eviction is still in process. There you have it. And at the very least, I need for other people in the housing industry that if they run a background check with these people, that they're going to know that they have an eviction against them, and hopefully that will cause them to amend some of their behaviors going in the future so that they don't do those things. You never know. Probably not, but hey, you can always hope. So, and we had a deal that we were trying to do. We were buying a mobile home on a piece of property, and it was turnkey, could have moved somebody in there immediately, and unfortunately, we can't get clear title on it. And so, part of the stipulation to my offer on it is that it would convey with a warranty deed. That's not going to be possible. There's some type of glitch where they did their own quick deed years ago. The property description, the legal description, doesn't quite match what the description of the property is according to the title insurance company, and so they're saying that they would not insure it without a correct legal description with a survey. And I'd consider paying for the survey, but because of the way that the title is and the problems, they would end up having, do what they call a quiet title. Unfortunately, that process is an additional $3,700. And there's no way I'm about to put any more than what I did agree to pay for this place. And so, you know, it's kind of like, it is what it is. And, you know, done. And maybe it's just not meant to be. But there is something pretty exciting that Saturday, I am going to talk to a person about my possibly purchasing a piece of commercial property. That is correct. So, there you have it. We'll just have to see. And this I would try to, it's got a building on it. I need to make some repairs to the building. I would like to find somebody that would need to rent that out. You know, have some like a AC company there, maybe lodge there or something. You know, some type of supply house, maybe some type of, you know, work out of a building type of situation. And then it's got a big yard to it. I could park some of my trailers there, but then also I could put some containers and we could start doing some storage. Maybe even a couple RVs set up and everything. I don't know. We'll just have to see about all that. So there you have it. A lot of excitement going on and everything. We're just, you know, still making it. And the 5-plex that we bought, we ended up having to do some work over there. And here in a couple weeks, the people in one unit, they're going to go stay with family for about 5 days. And I need to totally redo the bathroom. The floor is rotted out real bad on it. And they built it to where it's just, you know, 8 to 10 inches off the ground. And I'm going to go ahead and replumb that unit, PEX pipe throughout, redo the bathroom. And so it'll be nice once we're done with it and everything. And when I do those kind of things, I like to do them to where I'm not going to have to mess with them for another 10 years. Because it doesn't make sense to go in and patch these places and then you keep on doing it. And then usually the patch doesn't work totally, and then you keep on having problems and deterioration and everything. And, you know, ironically, I ran into a guy today that I recognize, and a buddy of mine said, hey, I got something, you know, I need you to come and talk to these people about doing some work for them and everything. And they just didn't like my prices, you know. And I'm like, you know, that happens. It happens quite often and everything. And there is some kind of phenomena that occurs with people that it's more attractive to get a deal than it is to get results, and correct results at that, okay? There is something that, man, it's just like catnip for them in the sense that they're just like, man, I need to get this thing possible. I need to get the most inexpensive person to do this work. And they end up doing that, and then it gets done incorrectly, or it looks like crap, and or, you know, it doesn't get done. They take off with their money or something like that, okay? So then you got this situation and everything, and so I'll give him an estimate, and if he goes for it, great. If not, that's okay too, you know. But a lot of times people, I think they said they got 12 properties. They basically do a full circle, okay? And it comes back to the point of where they're like, you know, I'm tired of crappy work, tired of people not showing up, tired of this, tired of that and everything. Let me go ahead and give this guy a chance, you know. I'm more expensive, ain't no doubt about it, you know, but there's no fuss, there's no muss. And, you know, if there's any issues, I make them right, you know. And a lot of people find that valuable. Some people don't, because it's not a deal, so to speak. So we'll just have to see. So there you go. That's what's been going on for the last 9 or 10 days, whatever it's been. Have a fantastic day, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. Bye. It has been a while since I have actually dropped a trailer at a customer's house and for a roofing company, so I just got to make sure I'm not so rusty and everything, and we got about 35 squares they're going to be putting on here shortly. Hey, I need to tell you this. I've had a lot of people that have reached out to me, and I've decided to go ahead and do this, okay? Normally, for an hour of my time on the phone, ask as many questions as you want. It's $100, okay? I know, I'm terrible. I charge for my time. Yes, you're able to talk to somebody that more than likely is in a position where you want to be at, or I'm further ahead than where you are, and so you want some of my insight, you want some of my knowledge that I've gained from skinning my knees, bumping my head along the way and everything. I know it's crazy for me to charge for that. What actually happens is that when I've done it for free, everybody wants to debate and ask me a question. I'll tell them what I would do, and then they want to tell me why I'm wrong and why they're going to go ahead and do this. That's fine, but I'm not giving up my time for that. But here's the thing is that decided to go ahead and open it up. If you're interested in a phone call, 10 minutes free, send me a message or an email or slide into my DMs with the number that you want me to call you at, and I will do that. It's free, 10 minutes, and we'll go from there, and maybe I can help you out. Have a wonderful day.